Reserve fund is basically the savings account of a condominium corporation, and the spending out of that fund is for all capital cost items on a particular site, whether it be 2 units or 2,000 units. So from your roof, your fascia, your soffits, eaves, siding, sidewalks, fencing, boilers, elevators, that reserve fund, it covers all of those areas. It is one of the biggest factors that realtors are learning, and especially CMHC, the banks, mortgage brokers, they have a look and see what's in the reserve fund. And of course, that's a very intelligent question, because even if someone is able to get a unit for a really good price, and they appear to have a reasonable budget, is it an aging property that has not replaced many of those capital cost items? Therefore, are they going to have on hand the amount of money they require to replace them? If the answer is yes, everybody's feeling pretty safe. These are an excellent document to have. I was so glad when Alberta changed the legislation to require them, because they outline what is going to be required of a condominium corporation, their components to replace in the future. And why that's important is it helps a board of directors to budget what they require in their fund for the future. We're very fortunate to have this legislation because, as happens, I've studied in BC of late, they don't have it. They have simply deficiency reports, so they'd have to hire separate engineers to tell them what it is that they need to do, when, and how much. Whereas in Alberta, we get that done for one price. And again, the onus is taken off the boards to figure out how to budget. I have seen and heard from other folks who will retain my services for doing document reviews, and they'll say, well, a friend of ours just bought into a condominium corporation, they didn't get somebody like you, and 3 weeks later there was a special assessment for $7,000, $15,000, $20,000. Of late, I actually ran into one where there was a special assessment that was supposed to be $6,000 that became $66,000 due to the corporation itself not ensuring that their roof and other capital cost items had been taken care of properly. So there's a few horror stories out there, but there's some also very, very good stories out there where the opposite is true.